merong times na isinusupport ang isang terista. So hindi pa natin alam, depende sa
Depende yan sa pagiging
mamaya
rotation eh. Pero
sa rotation.
sa Clash, kung Clash, I'll go for TODAK dito. Having a Valeron their lineup and Shanky. Hindi talaga makakalapit yung mga yan. Masyado pang mabagal yung Terisla. Kahit sabihin na natin naka-arrival yan. And
The enemy reaches the battlefield.
Game 1 pa lang tayo. Best of 3 series. TODAK on the blue side. Pakilala muna natin X-Ray ang gagamit ng ating Laymord. Ioni for this Grak. Moon for this Chang'e Siko. Para dito sa ating Bruno and Nenas for the Valor.
para naman sa Burmese GHOUL, maybe gagamit ng X-Borg. Ice naman para kay Kufra. Kid 001, syempre para sa kanyang Lunox. Ace 007 para sa Granger. DB and DB para sa isang Terisla. And
DB
nakikita
and
natin, no?
DB on the, I think, support.
Oo, tingnan natin.
Oo, siya support.
Apat agad sa Burmese. So, kumuha. Mirror lang.
Uy!
Mirror lang.
Mirror lang, pero tinan mo, nagtatry sila ng counter invade, pero maaabutan sila dito ng Burmese. Delikado dito.
Negats yan, apat dyan. Pagkaganyan, pero successful ang pagkakuha.
Nakuha. So, I think lahat magmambao tayo dito. Maganda yung ikot. Maganda yung ikot dito ng ating Burmese goals. Ngayon, ang gagawin dito ng TODAK, pumunta dun sa top lane dahil naandito yung ating Burmese sa may yung Burmese pumunta sa top lane, yung TODAK nandito sa bottom lane para makuha yung cut.
Tama ka naman dyan. Apat sila na pwedeng patayin, si PB and DB, pero out na lang dito. And BG, Burmese goals. Tamang kuha lang ang objectives nila dito sa top lane.
Eto, naka-arrival dito yung ating Terisla on the bottom lane, pero dito bumabatak si Ice dito. And now, nakuha dito ni Ace.
He seems to be on this he seems to be on this but A1 with Zane won't touch connects and because of that Burmese go to immediately go to the gate and TODAK they knew the risk if they come in the fight here they come in the fight here 001 would have to just because they had
and that was a 4 versus 5 TODAK they do the best this is their best threat they only lost one member which is absolutely perfect because they got the tier 1 in the top lane Kid 001 will run into Nanas maybe with the not able to land that fire stick so TODAK starting building up the momentum E1 is coming in as well but Ice as well but Ice found the Valley gets immediately disintegrated
TODAK here's only Waller but prophesied so that they understood that they have one frontline tank this support Waller here it's gonna take a little bit long time here to gain skill in the one drag in the one out from the side TODAK and they're doing a fantastic job because right now they may have slight advantage but economy-wise are still trading 50-50 TODAK here TODAK getting back you can see Burmese goals they will try to get away but he will get last down insanity they're trying to make right now as they are trying to make an attack here now
what a smart rotation for Burmese GHOUL as well. It seems like they're trying to make something happen but not able to do so. Order wins from Kid 001. Most of the media shout, but E1 is there. Penalty zone, a bit too late, and Moon will take that kill. Now Panda in danger. Arrival is there. Tyrant's back. They will jump right in. It's gonna be a 2-for-1 trade in favor of TODAK. Ice needs to get away. The Guardian's Barrel will block him, but not kill him off.
Nice trade there coming in from Burmese GHOULs, but like I said, it's going to be 1-for-1 here. Chiku, fortunate for him, he got that kill just because he had a bounty hunter, but gets punished from the side of Burmese GHOULs. Like I said, they're still trading pretty equally here, but you don't exactly want to lose your marksman from the side of TODAK just because A007 is farming their way through. Second turtle now being contested from the side of Burmese GHOULs. As you can see, Lunox, the kid, is making their way down south here as he does have the retribution, and unfortunately to say, Burmese GHOULs, they just got their buff available. Moon starting in the meteor shower, they go in for Rebra, they take it down, but the Tyrant Raid will shut him down, maybe almost falling off as TODAK overcommitted and fight to take down Kid.
And this was exactly what we saw Sunspark did to Burmese GHOULs. The Tyrant's Rage into the Death Zone. Nada, they melted through TODAK. The meteor shot was perfect. Burmese GHOULs, they did the smart thing. They disengaged from the turtle to buy time, and that was the fight that they need to break this game wide open.
Oh, they saw that opportunity. Kid.
The game, the action, have not missed anything just yet. Perfectly timed. Burmese GHOULs now having the lead. Wild charge from E1. Not able to stun up Ice, unfortunately.
Oh, he's going to be starting here. The stuns are coming in. Ace does have the turtle buff available, so he's going to be hitting a lot of true damage coming in from side of Burmese GHOULs. But economy-wise, he's slightly hitting here. But BG Baby committing insanity, but Chico popping out of it as well. But oh, one more HP. That's what all he needed here, but unfortunately to say, TODAK could not get a kill.
Oh!
Nana, so close, as well as maybe, definitely makes it out back alive.
Maybe next time they will get him, but right now Meteor Shower and Phantom Steed on the Panda, the penalty zone. The penalty for that is death, and Teresa will go down.
Trading blows for blows after time here, and Burmese Ghost currently losing 2K economy, and Burmese Ghost, they will take their first objective, taking this here one.
Oh no.
But a slight engagement here as Moon gets caught out in the outskirts here as TODAK will lose their mage player here by destroying bodies after bodies. Burmese Ghouls, they're trying to take advantage of the situation. How will they capitalize here? But as of now, they want to take out this here once here. And Ice, very sneaky player, managed to sneak the way in towards this busher, and he's going to lay low for quite some time potentially, if and only if TODAK decides to rotate down bottom. But TODAK seems to me they're okay with trading towers here. A rifle being used from the side of Panda now.
We'll see what Burmese Ghoul can do. Panda not able to get that engaged in. They do get the bottom tier 1. Ice, this time the Kufra was not in the vicinity to get any engage on. They are looking at Moon though. If you look at the Chang'e isolated, they're going to leap right in onto Moon in the bottom lane, forcing the flicker out as the Lord spawns. Burmese Ghoul in perfect position of this objective.
And Burmese Ghoul now will be popping the last insanity. He doesn't have the Firaga armor. Will he make it out? Yes, he will. A1 taking a lot of damage from the side of 007. TODAK immediately messed up here. They back out. Meteor Shower being expanded here. Kid 001, is he gonna fall down? The other one goes in for the swipe. Doesn't seem to kill him off. And that will be a slight skirmish working around. But no one is dead. How is it possible? Chiku still farming his way up top.
Oh, Ice blocked most of the damage. Although Brilliance negated the damage from Meteor Shower. So Burmese Ghouls, they were able to disengage, and now they will reset. TODAK temporarily gain control of that Lord Pit, but it's not going to be long until Burmese Ghouls come in for a re-engage. We talk about this Kufra. Even in that middle lane ambush, he was hiding. TODAK, they did not see where the Kufra is, but they had no idea that he was going to be in that pixel brush. Now Burmese Ghouls, they will set up shop again near the Lord Pit and hope TODAK walks into the death trap.
Yes, speaking of the death trap here, but like I said as well, they're buying time. Burmese Ghouls, they want to close this game. You can see from the perspectives of Moon here with the Meteor Shower available. Burmese Ghouls will start off the lot here to try and bait a rotation coming from TODAK, but it seems to me TODAK is not responding here, and the Lord will be begun here. The Lord fight has begun. Storm is here. The Nas, the first to scout this out here. They're trying to bait this into a fight. How will this go? But as soon as they see this here, Burmese Ghouls, they are backing off. But at the same time, Chiku from beside TODAK is still split pushing up top.
Just so much patience from Burmese Ghouls. They sense that something is wrong in the air, and they stop the Lord attempt. Last Insanity for maybe just to clear out that wave. Is not going to use it to kill anyone, and that will reset the entire minion equilibrium. Burmese Ghouls, they know the priority. This is just top-notch understanding of the game. And E1 now a bit isolated. They will find him, but can they kill him off? Bouncing ball on top of this ground. Here comes Ace. They will knock him out, but not able to convert that into a kill.
Meteor Shower once again being expanded. Ice getting zoned out a little bit out. Chiku going forward here. A little bit risky of the dive here, but Burmese Ghouls, they are backing as well. You can see the power of the Chang'e and Balir. They're respecting each other's territory. They do not want to throw this game. It's their tournament lives right now. Who's going to make it to this day 3? It's all or nothing. Kid 001 trying to go for the steal. Unfortunately, Moon will be the one that secures it here. Here comes the Meteor Shower poke again from the side of TODAK, and this time they are playing a different kind of macro game. They're playing the economical HP game coming from TODAK right now.
Firaga armor was busted by TODAK, by Moon with the Meteor Shower, but Burmese Ghouls is round number 2. Starting on that road, you can see arrival from Panda straight away. He wants to make sure the wave doesn't crash. So TODAK, they have little time to get on this Lord. Can they steal away? Firaga armor comes back.
Oh!
And X-Ray! He steals the Lord! Burmese Ghouls, they want to turn this around. They need to get something back. Panda dropping low. Revenge strike. He's gonna burn to death. And TODAK, they strike first.
What a play from Panda with the... Oh, what a play from X-Ray apparently, who came in for the steal, saw the total buff, takes down Panda. Burmese Ghouls, oh my god. That seemed to be a close call here, but TODAK, what a clutch in.
Phantom Steed the damage that it dealt minimal, but able to steal it away, and BURMESE Ghoul will punish him for stealing that. Here comes Ace though, not managing to finish off Chiku. They're gonna trade 1-for-1. Chiku now flickers in. He wants to go for the goal, but he's not gonna fight it. Maybe now flickers with the last insanity. He's gonna try to burn Chiku down, and he will. Maybe finds the Bruno. Now Panda isolated. Nana has the fireball. Penalty zone. Panda will throw his life away to the meteor shower.
Nicely done there from his side. TODAK capitalize that here on the situation, but the Lord is going to be knocking on the top side here. They're trying to delay as much as possible, but BURMESE Ghoul will be here to defend against this here, taking a little bit of tier 3 damage. But BURMESE Ghouls, they lost Kids 1, they lost Panda, and because of that, TODAK is able to open the entire map for themselves here. All the outer tier 2s has been secured from the side of TODAK. And look at this huge swing here, immediately spiking in favor of TODAK right now.
And BURMESE Ghouls, a decent trade. They lost the Lord, but they managed to salvage most of the situation, keeping themselves in this game. The gold grab doesn't matter at this point because BURMESE Ghoul were able to stave out the Lord. They didn't lose an inhibitor. They got the core kills that they need, and all they want right now is for the next door to come back up, and they secure it.
Yep, definitely here, Husky. And at the same time, look at this. Ice going to be starting the jump here. He scouts out Moon. Will he be okay here? But he's going to be fine. We do see a lot of poke damage here coming in from TODAK and BURMESE Ghouls. They just want to go for a lucky day. But Nanas is still hiding the bush to go for the perfect setup with the stun. Can he catch him here? But TODAK, how will they play this? They're going to be trading farm again. Once again, drag this as long as possible. But right now, TODAK is having the favor in terms of tower and as well as economy. Ice looking for the right potential here. Will he go for the catch? Unfortunately, doesn't connect onto his A1.
And TODAK, the only team in N1 that has been able to steal a Lord away in broad daylight. This, I believe, was the second Lord steal, the first one being in the group stage against Sunspark. So BURMESE Ghoul, they have to be careful. They are not aware of what TODAK was trying to do, and this inhibitor is sure to fall. BURMESE Ghoul, they need to defend this. Last insanity comes in. Ice jumps right in with Tyrant's revenge, and they will get their ulti onto Bruno. Bruno is now down, but Panda is still surviving. Penalty zone has been expanded. Immortality will bring it back to life, but maybe he flickers in to a stun. He will come back to life as well. A007 with the bullet barrage. The Rondo, the Rhapsody. Ice, the jump in.
My oh my, what else is happening as well? TODAK, they call it an entire carry. They will take down the Teresa. And BURMESE Ghoul, the push from Nana, connects on the 2. Ice, he goes for the revenge, doesn't connect. Maybe one of the last insanity shuts him down and forced the retreat from the side of BURMESE Ghoul. We saw Kid 001 sniping the top side of the tower. He was not in this fight. He's stranded. Look at this. The British has been committed. He wants to fight this. Goes for a run. Here comes the dash from Emon. Kid 001. He's the red boss now from BURMESE Ghoul. He took one, but the Phantoms in for X-Ray will take it down from TODAK. As BURMESE Ghoul, they lose 1, 2, 3, 4, and the only one left alive is Baby.
Yeah, TODAK managed to outlast BURMESE Ghouls, and they have cracked open the base of this Myanmar team. They're going to play this low. Second Lord up at the perfect timing. TODAK is going to go for this objective, and there's no way BURMESE Ghouls can stop them from doing so.
And the criticals are coming in here. You can see slowly but surely the Bruno is kicking his damage output here. The bursts are coming in. Anti-Kira's up on A1. The defense is real. BURMESE Ghoul, they want to contest this here. They take down Moon. And now maybe he's dropping his HP, but the Lord is doing the exact same thing. But ladies and gentlemen here, we're going to be jumping in towards the game right now here. Immortality being picked up from Sarai Ice as of now. But the Lord will start his movements as of now.
Yeah, speaking about Immortality, TODAK, they won that prolonged fight as we saw, but they also blew through 2 Immortalities from BURMESE Ghoul. So if you take that into account, that is 7 lives of BURMESE Ghoul that was almost thrown away. And Chiku's Bruno coming online. Sure, he has 1-4-4, but he's hitting for 2.3 thousand critical damage. BURMESE Ghoul, they stop the aggression. Middle lane is where they need to focus on. This second Lord is going to be a big threat.
Oh, as of now here, you can see the Firestorm is going to be starting off here as we try to focus on towards the X-Block here, but X-Ray on the sides gets countered out from the guys of BURMESE Ghoul, so he's a little bit low and out of the fight here, but it seems to be they want to connect here, but the Lord will get taken out. Here comes the jump from Ice. Doesn't connect the backlines, only the tanks, but he will get punished here as the meteor shower comes in. Ice goes down, and the penalty comes into trade as well. Ice will fall, so it's going to be 1-for-1 trade here, and TODAK, how are they going to assault this?
Ice with the Immortality managing to buy time for BURMESE Ghoul, so they do trade the Leo mod back, which means that TODAK, they are working with one less core, but here comes the flicker. Maybe managing to get away with his own flicker as well. The Grok kind of isolated the rest of TODAK. They're going to collapse right now. They've zoned out Kid. This Kid is not going anywhere, and they will shower him with a barrage of meteor. Nana's called out by 8007. He will be shot to death. Killing spree for this Granger, but it is now GHOUL versus Ace who will win out. They will both back off.
Oh, at the same time, GHOUL a little bit overextended here. Gets bursted down from Ace. Double kill for Burmese Ghouls here. Trades after trades, and TODAK getting a little bit desperate here. They lose 3. Moon and A1 going to be the last man standing from side TODAK. But you can see Moon has started making his objectives here to try and steal all the objectives away from Burmese Ghouls for the next upcoming fight. And it's going to be a stalemate as of now. As you can see, Burmese Ghouls tries to reset the lane after the Lord the buffed minion is pushed up towards Burmese Ghouls' base.
Yeah, unfortunately for GHOUL, so he flickered in. He could have gotten the kill onto A007 if not for the fact that he was slightly out of range and the Rhapsody finished him off. So, slight mistake from TODAK. Breathing room for Burmese Ghouls. They're equalizing the state of the game once more. Now, third Lord spawning in less than 90 seconds. TODAK, they stole the first one. They secured the second one. The third one might be the one that ends it all. And Burmese Ghouls, if anything, they need this.
Exactly here, 50-50 once again, 75 seconds before the Lord comes in. So TODAK going to try and reset and build a little bit more in terms of the economy here. Both teams definitely have a slight chance here, but Burmese Ghouls, they lose 1 tower for themselves. But you can see they're trying to go for a camp here down bottom here. Shadow Mask getting expended, but unfortunately to say, TODAK is nowhere near as they are focusing on building Chiku's farm up top with the River Crab.
Yeah, Burmese Ghouls right now, the only wave that they had to deal with was in the middle lane. The super minions kind of crashing in, but TODAK, they're doing what TODAK does best. Split push that top lane. They see Burmese Ghouls at the bottom, they go to the top lane, force him to run the entire map just to fend off against what TODAK has set up for them. And TODAK, this time, instead of recalling, they will set up shop.
Wow, look at the mass recalls coming from Burmese Ghouls. Just as soon as TODAK goes off the man map here on the top side, they immediately prepare that in case TODAK forces a 5-man push up top. And as soon as they review themselves about, TODAK just backs off knowing that, hey, Burmese Ghouls are going to defend this here. Let's reset the map. And they did exactly that. And because of that, TODAK is able to position himself in this position for the next Lord fight.
And Nana's a bit caught out, maybe forced to use the last insanity immediately. No Firaga armor for this X-Brock. He still has the immortality though, but the Grok Garden Barrier will block out. Ice leaves him with the Tyrant's Revenge. He actually found E1, but look at TODAK. They're splitting the map again. They are forcing Burmese Ghouls to abandon this objective, and it's working out.
Yep, going to be a stalemate as of now, but this Lord here is slowly but surely going to hit like a truck. But TODAK will try and poke this way. The Storm comes in, but Burmese Ghouls, seems to me, they do not want to fight this just because they do not have the bomb. But Ice God's going to try to catch off Chiku. Chiku goes on the flicker, but gets bursted down. Here it is. The meteor shower is there. Kid 001 won't get bursted down from the Chang'e. 1-for-1 trade. 8007 gets counter from X-Ray. Insanity Day has been used. X-Ray, can he survive this? No, he will not. Brandon Diesel connects from the side of Panda, and TODAK is forced to disengage. 3v4 now. The Lord coming in. It's so low. Nanas almost killing the rest of the members here. Ice, will they take him down? Immortality being popped off here, Husky.
And Ice, he should have went in, but he didn't give Nanas the kill on A007. Isolated from the rest of his team. Panda is there. The flicker from Moon, not able to connect the damage. E1 being the front line, but the Rhapsody will burn that immortality. Nanas is still there though, so Panda cannot go for the engage. The bullet from Death Sonala actually misses, so A007, you maybe need to back up, and it's a bit too late for Burmese Ghouls. TODAK punishes them, and now Lord in sight.
Oh, nice punish there for the side of TODAK, just because they overextended their stay. As soon as that, they were able to reset Moon's meteor shower twice, 3 times in the entire fight. And because of that, they were able to capitalize on this here. But as soon as this happens, you look at this, Nanas, he tries to cut the creep wave as well to make sure that Burmese Ghouls stay in their base. A little bit of harassment with, but now TODAK, they are going to start the Lord.
They won't be able to steal this away. Burmese Ghouls, they don't have that front line. Maybe will be collapsed on. He has to get away. No Firaga armor. They also kept K001 on his side of the map. So this Lord, the third and deadly one, will go over to TODAK. Auto Brilliance forced out onto K. The re-engage. Ice not able to get it. He was pushed back by Nanas. He will survive. but TODAK, they get the bigger win.
Oh, this is going to be a huge one here coming from TODAK. As Burmese Ghouls, they needed that kill on us to bait out those immortality here. But unfortunately to say, this is going to be a tough one here as TODAK is going to be resetting the fight. You can see the potions are being picked up for all these teams here. Rock potion, power potion, mage potions, all the potions are in this game. This game here, it's no longer about the items here. It's all about those pickoffs. Both teams at their top form right now. But can they defend against this here? Because the Lord advantage from the side of TODAK is pushing in towards the base of Burmese Ghouls.
Guardian barrier a bit out of position. Maybe will be able to survive most of the damage, but TODAK will collapse in for those inhibitor. Objective gaming is the name of the game. Maybe we'll clear out the top minion wave. They actually slaughter the Lord.
Ice,
Now
ice!
Ice goes in. They combo the ultimate together, and it's 2 for Burmese Ghouls straight away. They stop TODAK for the second time in a row.
Ice with that Tyrant's Revenge in towards the Tyrant's range. Catches 2 members from the side of TODAK, and because of that, they were able to push back TODAK once again. But Ice, look at this. He tries to catch onto his Moon again. Ice, they want to hunt it. The Burmese Ghouls, they're angry, and TODAK will disengage again. But once again, they lose 2 members. But because Moon is still alive, with the Chang'e, they can still push out the lanes very safely.
The worst case was level 3 Lord was perfectly juggled by Burmese Ghouls. They killed off that Lord and they defended the top inhibitor siege. Bottom inhibitor still barely standing. Burmese Ghouls winning out that fight. Tyrant's rage into that Death Sonata was perfect, but Kid 001 not so lucky, and Moon will send into the grave. Now TODAK comes in. Fantasy is on as well. Maybe he needs to retreat. Guardian's Barrier managed to block him out, but Burmese Ghouls, they are still safe for now.
What a performance there from inside of TODAK here. Burmese Ghouls definitely was caught off guard in that situation. Did not expect a setup coming from TODAK, considering they've lost 2 members. And because of that, now TODAK has gained back that tempo, gained back the momentum. Moon with the meteor shower, doing a lot of work to work with. Ace is a little bit too low to work with, but it's going to be a slight trade-off between 2 teams. Panda with the arrival coming in. TODAK, they want to poke as much as they can, but there's not much being happened here. As Burmese Ghouls, they're getting stalled towards this place here because right now, Chiku knocking into the tier 3s now.
Second inhibitor taken down. TODAK, they're gonna wither down Burmese Ghouls. They're gonna crash into that base. It's going to be a 5v5. Kid 001 will come back on time as Ice. He has Shadow Mask, not able to get that Tyrant's Revenge in just yet. TODAK, the objective right now is to break open that last inhibitor, force that Mega Minions out, and they will do just that. Kid is there in the front line, Ace is around as well. All the more brilliance just to defend that base. So TODAK, they now have the ultimate advantage.
Yes, once again here, they need 1 more inhibitor to make it the mega creeps in this regard. But once all creeps are pressuring the Burmese Ghouls, this is where the map control gets even harder here for Burmese Ghouls to push out. You saw how they had to back out from the Lord. TODAK played it so patiently in this game, and right now maybe pops out the last insanity once again to try and disengage the fight, and TODAK, they're beating all these massive spells.
Yeah, and because of that, Burmese Ghouls, they might not be in a position to fight Ice. Just using that Tyrant's Revenge to get in, but the Guardian's Barrier will block him out. They cannot lose this Kufra. Burmese Ghouls, they might be forced to fight Ice will have to leap away from that meteor shower.
Nicely done here from Burmese Ghouls, but a little bit too tanky to work with. But at the same time, very close call there for TODAK for not punishing here, respecting the power of what Burmese Ghouls can happen. If they clumped up into a Zakubra, a huge Tyrant's Reach once again will take them down. So TODAK, they're playing it slow. Burmese Ghouls has the power, but the buff, oh no, once again, gets stolen from Moon again. As Burmese Ghouls, they need those buffs to fight back.
And they need the 4th Lord of this game. TODAK, they might not be able to end the game with the 3rd one, but the 4th surely would do the job. So Burmese Ghouls, they are now ready to fight at that Lord area. Panda has the arrival. Ice jumps in with a Tyrant's Revenge, gets that Tyrant Rage onto Nana. They follow up with the Death Sonata into a last insanity, but they cannot kill out Moon. Moon actually gets the meteor shower off. Nana, he survives, maybe looking for him with a flamethrower, and he will be able to burn him down. Mega kill with his X-Ball, but Burmese Ghouls need to go for more. TODAK, no! They're going for the base. Panda is the only one to defend against it. Here comes the mass recall for Burmese Ghouls. Penalty zone is there. Execution strike for Panda to keep X-Ray in place. TODAK not able to distract Burmese Ghouls from their main objective.
Sneaky plays here coming from from TODAK, but Chico gets scouted out by Ice, he's all by himself. Here comes the flicker, but Kid 0-1 gets taken down from Moon. Chico, here he comes, almost takes down Ace, and he comes in. Here comes the Zen Sonata, pushing TODAK back. They're so low, they've lost 2 members. What a sneaky play coming from TODAK, but Burmese Ghouls will still come out on top. But unfortunately, to say the Lord is not going to be easy takings for Burmese Ghouls just because the creep waves are constantly pressuring them.
The idea from TODAK was right, but Burmese Ghoul, they sniff out what TODAK was trying to do and they turn back. Now Fire State is going to bring E1 back. They will push E1 away. Burmese Ghoul, they want to start on this Lord, but they need to push out the minion wave first. This will be a slow Lord, and TODAK should be able to make it in time.
But the Lord here, 2 bars, 4 more bars to go in. TODAK, he won the contestants here, but on the top side, we see Leomon is going to try and split push his game here. TODAK A1 applying a little bit of pressure here, but you can see Panda going for it for the jump. See, Ice is all by himself, a little split off, but the Lord comes in. Here comes A1. They want to steal the Lord. Can he get it? And A1, he steals the Lord and by himself. TODAK, how is this possible? He stole the Lord. A1, you're a beast. You're a man. How is it possible? How did he do it? 2 times in a game. Lord steals TODAK.
You hear TODAK, you hear Lord. The crowd goes berserk with that steal. E1, he walked in, Burmese Ghoul. No retribution. Ice, he leaped too far forward. Nana zoned him out, and this Grog just got the easiest steal of his life. TODAK now, if they can close this game out, Burmese Ghouls, this absolutely sucks for them.
Oh my, but once again, this game 28 minutes for both these teams here. It's not over. The Lord, look at this, the 4th Lord is super tanky. Burmese Ghouls, they're trying their best to push this here. Look at this, the cover fire coming from Moon with a meteor shower. They're pushing him back. Ice from the side. Can he catch it? He catch one. They set it there. X-ray dropped really low, but they lose all the inhibitors. They're thinking about closing the game from TODAK. Burmese Ghouls is not giving up. Chigu takes down the Granger. Immortality keeps him alive, but they lose the few here. But the penalty zone from Burmese Ghouls.
And Burmese Ghouls, they can still defend this. The Crystal down to 50% health. They took down the last siege minion. Kid will take out the immortality from Bruno, but TODAK still 5-man strong. They want to end this game right now, but Burmese Ghouls, they hold on with their dual life. X-Ray now isolated from the rest of the team. Penalty comes in to take out their life from Panda, but Panda has the immortality. TODAK now collapsing in. They slay Panda. God life for more. TODAK, is this it? Is this game 1? They got the steals. They got the Lord. They got the Crystal. TODAK looking for that objective, and they take game number 1.
What a game indeed from TODAK, representatives of Malaysia, taking game number 1. A super long game indeed here. Burmese Ghouls put up a fight, and TODAK will become the victors.